Hello, Elizabeth. This is Gypsy Mermaid, One of the Sea. I'm so sorry about the delay on your video. I mean, yeah, Etsy does say that it's supposed to ship today, but honestly, I was really trying to get it to you faster than that. I got really sick over the weekend, and you know, it's not good to do readings while you're sick because it won't give me the most accurate reading. So I definitely wanted to wait until I felt a bit better. But thank you so much for your purchase once again, in reference to the guidance that you want for you and your brother Jimmy. I do have the question here that you asked. What are the differences between your older brother and you when it comes to spirituality or personality? I will go ahead and pull those cards for you, and because of the delay, I'm gonna go ahead and pull some other cards from other decks as well. I'm gonna do your general reading, what you paid for, and I'm gonna give you a little extra as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and start pulling now, shuffling. So we're gonna start off with the tarot, and then I'll go into the oracle cards, which I also will be using a couple other oracle decks. They're oracle tarot decks, to be exact. So, you know, just to give us a little more guidance and, you know, clarity regarding the situation. I'm gonna do what I want to do is I'll kind of split it up between you and your brother. One side you, one side your brother, and in the middle, just, you know, what you guys share, at least like your differences on one side, and in the middle what you guys share. So let's see. So for Elizabeth and Jimmy. So this is going to be for you, Elizabeth. You're the Knight of Swords. For Jimmy, or for in between, the Ace of Pentacles. In between, the Three of Cups. Let me move this stuff out of the way. Make more room. And then we also have the Tower. So, and then on the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Pentacles. I'm going to pull all these cards first, and then I'll get into the reading. So that was from the tarot deck. Well, just to start off talking, so the Knight of Swords, okay, this is for you. That one went flying. Healing. So for you, I have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is somebody who is very fast acting at, you know, with their truth, with what they have to say. You don't really hold back, girl, is what I see. Like, you know, you're very, you know, fast action when it comes to sticking up for what's right, just in your power. Anything that you might feel that is a little off, you know, you are definitely want to speak up. I definitely see that you are in your truth. And then as for your brother, I see he's a little destructive. He just, it acts very impulsive, very abrupt, not very go with the flow. Like if something doesn't go his way, like there's like destruction. Like he gets really angry. I see a lot of anger in your brother. You know, when, especially when, you know, when shit hits the fan, when things get down to the nitty gritty, when it gets serious, like, you know, excuse my French, by the way. I know this is an angel reading. But yeah, you know, when stuff goes bad, he seems to react in a very volatile way. Okay, so for you guys together listening, another together card, soulmate, and power. Yeah, he's powerful. Like his words are powerful. He can be very hurtful, I feel. Like, you know, like his words can carry so much power. I mean, it could be a good thing too, you know, when he's good, you know, he does have a lot of power in the way he talks. Like he just has a lot of strength, a lot of courage in the things he says. But sometimes they come off a little too destructive, you know, where they can hurt people's feelings. You know, it really makes people feel bad. you know, and you're always in your truth, but you have something soothing and just very inviting to people. You're a very smooth, soothing soul to talk to, and you know, when you do spit your truth, you say it with integrity and you say it with the most love possible. You're like a tough love type person. Now, for your energies together, what I see is, you know, if anything in the physical world, you guys are probably going through new beginnings yourselves, but this is probably a new beginning for you guys. You guys have learned to, you know, listen to each other more, be a little bit more compassionate towards each other. You guys are siblings. You guys did grow up with each other. I see that this is a soulmate for you. You know, I feel like, you know, overall you guys have always had like a pretty good relationship, but you guys definitely have differences amongst each other for sure. I see when you guys reunite and get together, you guys are like besties. You guys are soulmates, you know, and soulmates is not just boyfriend, girlfriend, you know, husband, wife. It can be your mom, it can be your dad, it can be a cousin. It's your brother. Your brother is a soulmate for sure. You know, he's somebody that you guys were put here together to learn lessons together and, you know, teach each other good. I see overall that you guys, even though you guys are different in personalities, you guys mesh together spiritually is what I'm definitely getting here. You know, like definitely in the 3D world, you guys have your differences maybe, and you guys can clash here and there. You guys have different way of expressing yourselves. You're more gentle, you're more healing, and he's more powerful and volatile. He is older. So, you know, sometimes I know personally as an older sibling, you know, we can come off a little brash, a little harsh. So yeah, but overall with you two in general, with the type of relationship you have, I see that there's listening, understanding. You know, you guys, if anything, maybe have gone through a rough patch. I feel like you guys have, you know, been through a fight maybe, and, you know, you guys just had to listen to each other, sit down, really, you know, put yourselves together and, you know, come together to compromise, you know, to be, you know, the soulmates are kissing like romantically in this little picture, but these are besties. They're little besties. You know, you guys have been besties since you guys were kids, you know, like they're just bestie soulmates. And, you know, when you guys reunite and get together and, you know, you celebrate together, you guys are in the best of, you know, the best of your element. And then on the bottom of the deck, we have ideas and inspiration. I feel if anything, this person really inspires you, and you inspire them. You guys get a lot of ideas off of each other. You guys, you know, have, if anything, maybe when you guys were younger, you guys would come up with things together and do stuff together. And I feel like that's kind of the same, you know, as adults. You know, maybe you guys haven't tapped into ideas and inspiration, but maybe that's something you guys should tap into together to, you know, start creating things together here in the physical. Start, you know, start something. It could be a part of your start, your new start, you know, you guys creating a project, getting involved in something together. I really feel you guys have, you know, the chemistry and the teamwork to make it happen. The Knight of Pentacles also came out as the general message on the bottom of the deck. And the Knight of Pentacles is somebody who, it's like a new beginning. It's taking action. It's slow action, but it's taking action towards something in the physical world. So I feel like with the ideas and inspiration card, and with that, you guys really need to be starting something in the physical world, a business, a project, something together that will help you bond and make you guys stronger. So that was the Healing Angels. That's the tarot. I'm going to get into the Mary Queen of Angels deck and see what last messages we have for you with just these decks, and then I'm going to go into my other decks as well. I got a couple new decks in the last couple weeks, and I've been testing them out, so I want to add on more to this message for sure, just as a thank you, and also for the inconvenience of the delay for the video. I really apologize. So let's see what else we have for you guys. All right. So for you, we have children. For in the combined energies, blessings. Combined signs. And for him, Jesus. In the bottom of the deck, self-respect. I honor and love myself through my healthful actions. So overall, I see that for you, you have a very childlike, persona. Hence why children, I see here that children are very attracted to you. You've always, if anything, as a child, you were always nurtured more because, you just have this healing effect towards you, to you. Even as a kid, you used to help heal people. You brought happiness to people. You just have that very, even to this day, you have that childlike attitude, that childlike personality that, makes you approachable. And even though you are always in your truth, you say it with dignity and respect and kindness, and people love you for that. As for your brother, I feel like with the Jesus card, Jesus says, I pray for Jesus's help and guidance in this situation. I feel maybe he needs to connect a little more to Jesus. But not only that, maybe he just has a Jesus complex about him. I feel like with your brother, I don't know why I got this. When I initially got your question and I was writing it down for me to have in my notebook, I was getting messages like your brother, I feel he just, I don't know, like with your brother, I feel like he just has that complex of just because he's the older brother, he likes to be in charge, he likes to be the boss, and I feel like, he just needs to step it down a little and really think about who truly is boss. Like, the boss is God, the boss is Jesus, it's not him. And if he does have a Jesus complex about him, he really needs to bring it down a little bit. I don't feel like the Jesus complex really comes off with you, because I feel like you guys do have a good relationship. If anything, you guys have been a blessing in each other's lives. You guys have gotten signs, if anything, being together, you guys have gone through some miracles together. You guys have gone through some stuff. So, this is a definite soulmate for you. He's definitely meant to be in your life, and he's meant to, be there for you. But I just feel like personality-wise, you guys are different in the sense that, you make people feel comfortable and he might not. Not saying all people or all situations, but I see this person with a lot more conflict, hence why I feel like he needs more of Jesus. I don't know what he's going through, but definitely he needs to connect more to his divinity. And I feel like you're more connected to Jesus. Self-respect too. I feel like you have a lot of self-respect for yourself, hence why, things go more smoothly for you. As for him, he doesn't have enough respect for himself, I feel, in the sense where he has to make himself godly. Like, he has to prove a point in a way to make himself seem, or kind of throw off that he wants more respect. But I see with this, like, he'll have more self-respect for himself when he truly starts treating people the way he wants to be treated. So yeah, I definitely see on your brother's side, there's just a lot of intense energy. There's intense energy with your brother, and I even got that just writing down his name in my notebook. I don't know why. I just feel like it just has that godly complex to him. I don't know. I just got he's very strong, but sometimes he comes off too strong and too harsh, and he needs to tone it down some. Is definitely what I got before I even started the reading. But yeah, this is what I have for you, guys, with the general reading. I'm about to pull more cards, but yeah, you guys have received signs, always. I feel like you guys have been connected in a way where spirit has been communicating to you guys things you need to do, in general. Maybe you guys haven't seen the signs clearly, but the signs are there. You know, and if anything, these are signs that are going to help you with these ideas and inspiration. I feel like you two together could be a powerhouse, honestly, when it comes to a business, when it comes to an idea. Definitely, this is somebody you want to work together with, but him on himself, I feel he needs to do a lot of growing. I really do. You know, men do typically take longer to mature, no matter if they're older than us or not. But overall, he needs to mature. I feel like he needs to mature. He needs to start treating people with respect so he can get respect. You know, like I feel like he thinks like if he talks to people a certain way, or if he, you know, like if he shows people who's boss, then he'll get the results he wants. But I see that if he, you know, really connects to his divinity and really takes a look at himself, you know, he can see the changes that he needs to make to improve his life. You know, I feel like he is somebody who, wait, this is, oh yeah, this is the right deck. This is the Psychic Tarot. It's like a tarot oracle deck combined. So let me see what other messages I have for you guys regarding this relationship of yours. I'm just gonna pull for the middle, like for these decks. I'm just gonna pull for like your combined energies and what kind of guidance we can get from it, because I think we already get the idea. You know, you guys are definitely different spectrum of personalities, but you guys have something to offer in between and together. You know, if anything, you probably need to bring a little light to his darkness, because I definitely see some darkness. So we have positive movement forward, which I think is great for the Ace of Pentacles. That's your new beginning here in the physical world. I feel like I said, you guys have had conflict because of the way he is. But you guys are moving from this positively, and you're starting a brand new chapter in this physical world. And awareness. You know, you both are aware of this connection. You guys are both